Thank you for joining us. We will go ahead and get started. Got a question from Kelly Kroll.
Congratulations on the win. And I know we spoke before the game. You said next man up mentality. That's kind of been it for you guys all season long. But not only did you get that from Gallo, but what a night from Nathan Knight. Just describe the spark he provided for your team.
Well, it's just, I have to, talk about my coaches and, those guys working hard to keep those players ready to play. We've been talking about this all season long. Everybody, next man, be ready to play. Certainly with the schedule that we have coming up, you never know when your number is going to be called. And Nate was ready for that opportunity, and he made the most of it. It was a game that we need every game, but it was a game that we really felt we needed, we could get. And, at the last minute, we had two of our bigs couldn't play. And, was next man up with Nate and Bruno and those guys playing tonight. He did an excellent job.
You also mentioned, I know you've been closing out ball games better, but in the fourth quarter, going against this team specifically tonight, I think in the first 6.5 minutes, they only scored 2 points. What did you feel like your guys did defensively to really lock down at that point?
Well, that's the one thing we want to try to work on and get better, playing a 48-minute game. And pretty much, the message was to finish. We've played this team well for 24 minutes, 36 minutes, but we haven't played a 48-minute game. And tonight, we wanted to put together a 48-minute game and finish what we were doing tonight. We gave up only 36 points in the second half, only 12 points in the paint. This is a team that attacks your paint. And we did a good job of keeping the ball in front of us, controlling the ball, where we could stay home and rebound the basketball.
Sarah Spencer.
Hey, Nate, not just with Cleveland, but overall this last stretch, how happy have you been with the way the guys have been playing and finishing games in the fourth, especially given that, that was something they were struggling with earlier on?
Yeah, we continue to show growth, and we continue to understand how to finish, how to win these games and playing in the fourth quarter. Understanding time, score, situation, that you can't play the fourth quarter like you play the first quarter. You have to understand the time, the score, the situation. We talk about our 3 C's in the sense of being calm, clear about what we need to do out there and being connected on both ends of the floor. And that's a process, of learning how to win ball games, getting stops defensively, executing offensively. And we've been able to do that in these last few games.
Also, it seems like Bogey might be starting to find his footing a little bit after being out injured for so long. Just what do you see from him, and what's that process of getting back to full speed been like for him?
Yeah, it's going to take some time. He's been off for over a month or so, and he's just playing in his second, third game. It's going to take some time, and with that second unit, we had to take Gallo out of the second unit and move him into the starting lineup. I thought that second unit was starting to get a rhythm with Bogey and Gallo and Rondo. Playing, was trying to add some things, as far as sets for those guys to run, and so that they can build a chemistry. But due to injury, we had to break that up, tonight, and hopefully we'll get Clint back here soon and Big O back pretty soon, so that we can get that unit back together and we can build that chemistry that we were developing.
Zach Klein.
This team has not won 5 consecutive games in more than 4 years, Coach. You mentioned the 3 C's, the defense, the fourth quarter energy, and I guess passion for closing out games. But in this run that we haven't seen in years, what's been the biggest difference?
Well, this is what I said to the team before we went on break. We needed to go on a stretch of wins, put together consistent play on both ends of the floor. We have been playing, all season long. We've been playing We win one game, we lose 3. We win one, we lose another 3. Get some consistency and put a stretch of wins together. We know we need to do that really for the rest of this season. And you just can't drop 3-4 games and expect to stay in the race. And they've been able to focus on that, put together 48 minutes and put together a stretch of wins here. So, you take it one game at a time, and we try to build off of, our last game, whether we win or we lose. And we've been fortunate enough to win some games here in this stretch.
Kevin Chenard.
Hey, Coach, you've had a pretty lengthy NBA coaching career. Is Nate the first Nate that you've coached, and does it ever get confusing?
We have a lot. We got Nate Babcock. I mean, we have 3 Nates on this team. One of our coaches is Nate Babcock, and then we have Nate, and then we have so it's Big Nate, Little Nate, Young Nate, and we all talk about being Nathaniels, and I'm Nate to my friends, but I'm Nathaniel to my business friends and my teachers, and I'm Nathan to my mother. I was Nathan to my mother, so I'm known as all 3 of those guys. But no, it's Big Nate, Little Nate, Young Nate.
Raphael.
Hey, Nate. Congrats on the win. Coach, you had +9 on you were +9 on rebounding, and you mentioned the points in the paint that you were able to hold them to, I think it was, what was it, 12? I forgot.
12.
12, yeah, 12.
Yes.
So with Onyeka and Clint out, what did you think the bigs did specifically for your team?
Well, that was one of the keys to tonight's game. They are big and physical with Kevin Love and McGee and Allen. You got Nance. That's a big team, and they're physical. That's one of the keys to our play every night is to win the rebounding. And I thought tonight we showed we were physical. We hit. We didn't turn and ball watch or assume that someone else was going to rebound. We had to focus on putting bodies on bodies and rebounding the basketball. Thought our guys did a really nice job of doing that. It allows us to get into transition when we do that. So that's a key every night, to be physical, to get in, recover to the paint, help on the boards. Clint has been doing a great job for us really all season long. And, tonight as a team, I thought we did a solid job.
Thank you, Coach. That was our final question for you.
Okay. Thank you, guys.